someone listening who might have someone in their life who is going through a very rough time, what could you recommend to them, Craig, to best be there for them? Because it's really important if someone did something, a mistake, that shame is gonna be there. But yeah, what would you recommend to them?
Hold space for them,
Mm-hmm.
listen to them, be there for them. And I would also recommend, I know for me, and everybody's different, I didn't want anybody to fix the situation. And when people tried to, I appreciated it. But really, it's that holding space and just listening and just being there and listening without judgment.
Yeah.
That to me is really the most important thing to, especially if it comes down to making a mistake. It may slip through. It may be very easy for us to say to somebody, particularly somebody that we're close with and that we love, it might be this initial gut reaction to say, oh, what were you thinking? But don't worry, it'll be okay. But to the best of our ability to skip that first sentence, what were you thinking? The person is already in the midst of that. They don't need us to exacerbate that. And it's just that holding space without judgment.
Yeah, it's a lot of of times you don't have to say a lot actually. It's just about, like you said, listening without judgments.
And I think that's so critical, is that oftentimes in these situations, you really nailed it right there, is we think that we have to say something. We think that silence in those situations is bad, but it's not. And it takes a lot of awareness and a lot of emotional intelligence to just sit and be with the person. And sometimes that's all the person needs.